Hey guys, Scott Reekers here with Eastmans Hunting Journals and Eastmans Hunting TV. Today I am here to review a new rifle from In-Rut Rifles. This is the Kraken Trekker Light. There we go. First thing everyone's going to notice when this gun comes out of the case is the Trekker Light stock. Now, everyone can see this. This is where they shaved off a lot of weight. So this rifle will come in before your optic. It'll come in at about 5.5 pounds, give or take your options. It's listed as 5.5 plus, but for me as a backcountry hunter, I love the concept of a rifle starting at sub 6 pounds. But one thing that everyone wants to ask the question on is, well, if it's a lightweight gun, can it actually be a long range gun? Well, I'm going to verify that. I've actually already shot this out to long ranges, but I'm pulling it back to demonstrate that we can go and we can get the ranges that we want. And I'm excited because this is a fun gun to shoot. All right, so starting at 328, and we're just going to keep walking it out and have some fun with this. This is how shooting is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a lot of fun where you can just walk it out, and a rifle that comes set up just the way that this is from In-Rut, a lot of fun to get to shoot, and it just makes it just a pleasure to start walking it out to distance. The next thing that you see is this Defiance Action. Now, one of the things I really like is I don't like to have to figure out where am I going to mount my scope. I love that the rails are already on top of this Defiance Action. This rifle is chambered in 7 PRC, which is, kind of blew up the internet and social media feeds a few months ago. And this is actually the first rifle that I've gotten to shoot in 7 PRC, and I really, really enjoy it. Attaching it to this Defiance Action and how smooth it is, sometimes you do need a follow-up shot, in particular on animals like elk. I would have no problem shooting an elk with the 7 PRC. Some people might feel that that's a little light. I personally don't, especially with the speed that you get and going down range with it. I'm completely comfortable with the accuracy and the ability to put a good shot on that animal. But the smooth action is nice when you've got to put 2, maybe 3 rounds into a bull elk. I've been there when even at close range with some of the Magnum calibers where that's had to happen. So I'd have no issue doing that, but I want a smooth action when that happens because that means there's not going to be a jam. So I love the Defiance Action for that, but I also love it for all of the reliability that comes with the Defiance name in this In-Rut rifle. And then moving down, you will see that we've got a jewel trigger on this particular rifle, and it'll come between 2 and 3 pounds, or you can set it to between 2 and 3 pounds, excuse me. And so that is a fantastic trigger pull. It's smooth, and it is a very easy gun to get set up in. You wrap your hand around, get your thumb sitting where you want, click off the safety, and then the squeeze just feels natural based on the ergonomics of this gun. So the jewel trigger is fantastic. I really enjoyed shooting this gun so far, in case you can't tell. But then moving here, you're going to see that we've got a proof research barrel. And the beauty of this is, it's again the concept that keeps this rifle lightweight. Now, me as a lightweight backpack hunter, I want a rifle that I trust, that I can trust out to distances. On an animal, I don't like to shoot past 500 yards. And I've got a hard wall where I say I just won't. I'll get in a little bit closer. However, having a platform like this makes shots like that easy. They're a chip shot, and you're going to see me go well past that here in just a few minutes. But the beauty of this proof carbon barrel is they are a gold standard and have been for a very long time on what you want in a carbon barrel. And so when you attach this barrel that's been custom milled and you get it in here with the headspace and how tight this is inside this Defiance Action, you're going to come up with a very, very reliable, accurate shooting rifle. Now, moving here, you can see that we've got a Zeiss Conquest scope on top of this rifle, and we've got that comes set up straight from In-Rut Rifles. and you can have that worked out, but there is a half MOA guarantee, and you can see based on what I did at 100 yards that that is there. I could go shoot this right now and put another round right in top of the hole with the 7 PRC, and Mark guarantees, Mark is the owner of In-Rut Rifles, he guarantees that anything under 30 caliber, you have that half MOA guarantee from In-Rut. We're going to really start stretching this. This is 694. I've been walking this gun steadily out. I've done this several times now, and I just hit the 694 yard target, and it was a lot of fun to be able to do that real easily. But one of the things I'm actually really liking about this is being able to keep that level right in line with my eye, and that makes it very easy to adjust and push just a little bit, where you're not actually squeezing, not actually squeezing the stock to get it where you want it, but you can see it very easily. You're not trying to use your off eye with it, sitting up here. I know there are some guys that really prefer that. I like it right here where it's at on this stock, so that's a great feature. But the glass bedding is also solid. You can see the barrel's free floating. Proof Research barrel again has the 1/8 twist, and I'm really liking that with the 7 PRC. Gets it spun up just right, and obviously you can see the performance of this round through this gun. All right, here we go. 1,000 yards. Got him. So 1,000 yards, walked it all the way out from 100 out to 1,000, and this Kraken Trekker Light performed exactly as I expected from In-Rut Rifles. This review is now complete, taking it from 100 all the way out to 1,000. I am thrilled with this rifle. I can't wait to, hopefully, maybe it'll get to stick around, and maybe I'll get to fill a tag with it this fall. That would be a ton of fun to be able to do that. It retails at $49.50 starting there, but there's a lot of different variations that you can do, a lot of different customization. So get in contact with In-Rut Rifles, and thanks for coming along for this review from Eastman's Hunting Journals today. And make sure that you smash the subscribe button and follow us on Instagram, as well as all our other social media platforms.